Alright, sup guys? This is the undefeated Loogamon deck profile. Went 4-0 tonight. Let's go. So let's start off, make things real easy. Alright, to start, we are playing Sean's favorite card in the world. 4 copies of this lovely, lovely doggo boy. We are playing 4 copies of Balmon. When a card is discarded from your hand, if it is an SOC or Dark Animal, you can Evo on top of it for its cost from the trash. Very good. Most broken card in the deck. Next up, we run 4 copies of Loogamon. This is your best level 3. It has the ability to tuck your AG from hand or trash start of main phase. So you can promote it and get a tamer for free, or you can just have him on the board and then get a tamer for free. It's great. We love it. Next, we have 4 copies of the new BT15 Loogamon. So this guy is a when attacking, you can trash a card in your hand to delete something that's 3,000 DP or less. This comes up to pop floodgates. This was very needed for the deck. It's already a strong deck, but now you can pop those floodgates that stop you from popping off, and that's really good. And then, of course, if you have a tamer with SOC in the trait, when you attack, you get to draw 1, which is very nice. And then the inheritable is when attacking, or at the end of the attack, I should say, once per turn, if the memory is on your opponent's side, you get to gain a memory. So you get to keep turn with him. And then I didn't mention it, but the BT14, whenever you play a card with Dark Animal or SOC, any card, it can even be the Tamer, you gain a memory. Next, we're running 4 copies of the Starter Deck 16 Gabumon. This is a really good card because it interacts really well with your Balmons. Because it's inheritable is to draw 1, discard 1, so you can discard anything and then Evo into it. And then, of course, start of main phase, if your opponent has Digimon, gain a memory. So it's a really great way to gain memory. I was considering maybe cutting 2 of these for 2 copies of Loogamon, or some extra copies of like Floodgates, like Gazis or something like that. But I was kind of liking how it felt right there. So that's all for the level 3s. Level 4s, there's quite a lot of level 4s because of how the deck plays. So right now I'm playing 4 copies of Lugar. He's your best level 4 to be inside of your stack. So when attacking, by trashing a card in your hand, draw a card, which of course triggers your Balmon. And then if AG is in the source, you get a gain of memory. So cool. And then his inheritable is the exact same as the BT14 Luga. And whenever you play a Dark Animal or an SOC, you get a gain of memory. Next, I'm currently playing 3 copies of the BT15 Loogamon. His effect normally is not a once per turn, so you can do the when digivolving and the when attacking multiple times if you're able to do that. So you can Evo into it, trash a card, give himself 2,000 DP, and draw a card if you have AG in the source, and then you can swing and do it again. So that's really good, the fact that you can do that multiple times. And then end of attack has the exact same inheritable as BT15 Luga, so that's very nice. Gain that memory if the opponent's memory is on their side. Then I run 2 copies of the Tyrannomon. He is a blocker. And then on play, you get to reveal top 4 cards. Add any cards with SOC, 1 Digimon, 1 Tamer. And if you added a card, trash a card. Next, I'm running 3 copies of Black Gato. It's Black Gato. Whenever you get to play it from trash, it has Rush. Very good. You play this from trash all the time. Looking at the deck right now, I would definitely cut 1 copy of this, 1 copy of this, and maybe 1 copy of this, just so I could fit 2 copies of Fangmon. I was really missing Fangmon tonight, and this I'd probably cut for Ruin mode, because spoiler, I'm not playing it. I didn't think about it until we got here, but this would probably be best with Ruin mode in it. Next, level 5s. We are playing 4 copies of Sol Luger. This, of course, is your best level 5 to be in your stack. When digivolving, you play a level 3 from your trash, but if AG is in your source, you can play a level 4 instead with the SOC or Dark Animal trait. And then, when attacking, you can trash a card to gain a memory, which is very good, because that means you can trash your Fenrir Loogamon to go into it because of Balmon. And, of course, the inheritable is your turn once per turn. When a card with SOC or Dark Animal is played you can unsuspend. So that's a really easy way to swing multiple times in a turn. Next, 2 copies of Hell Luger. This is the reason I want to put Fang back in the deck, because Fang was really good at recycling your Hellugers, and I was really missing it tonight, because basically once Helluger hit the trash, I could never see it again. So that's why I wanted to cut those level 4s for Fang. I was really missing Helluger tonight. I wanted to use it more, because it is an option card on legs. So if you don't know, end of your turn, delete this Digimon, draw 2, then add a Luga back from your hand, or from your trash to your hand, and then on deletion, you can trash up to 3 Dark Animal or SOCs in your hand to delete something on your opponent's board, starting at 3, and then every card you trash, the level goes up to a 4, 5, and a 6. So this card by himself, this level 5, can out a level 6. So that honestly feels really good. Like I said, I really wanted to use this more tonight, and I really wish Fang was in the deck so I could have recycled it more. But that's on me for cutting the Fang out. And then 2 copies of Chimera. It's Chimera. It's basically used as a turn ender, as a game ender, a game extender, a play extender. Just being able to DNA into this after your level 4s have been allianced to get an extra swing in is really broken. And then if you have the memory, you can go into another level 6 and do it again. It's really broken. Like, Chimera is like really broken in this deck. Super unfair. Next, we are running 4 copies of Fenrir. This is the only level 6 you need. It's the only level 6 that this deck is going to be playing for a while. So when Digivolving, you may play a level 4 from your trash with Dark Animal or SOC. If AG is in the source, you get to play 2 more. So you get to play 3 bodies just off of him. And then when attacking, once per turn, you can delete one of your opponent's Digimon and then unsuspend him. And for every card you have on the board, that level goes up. So it starts at 3, and then for every other SOC or Dark Animal you have, it goes up by 1, so 4, 5, 6, 7. So this guy can basically out anything once you get to your primary play. And then, of course, he has the most broken ability in the game right now, which is it becomes our turn when the memory is at 2 or less on your opponent's side. So the only way your opponent starts their turn is if they're at 3. And that's really broken. So that's it for level 6s. Then we play the 1 Death X. Like I said, there should be another level 7. I should be playing Ruin mode. I don't know why I forgot him. That's on me. But Death X, of course, is still a super good Floodgate. On play, reduce the cost by 3 for everything on your opponent's board, Tamer and Digimon. And the D-Evo 1 on everything. Delete everything that's under level 4. And then end of opponent's turn, delete their lowest level on the board. Like, everybody knows what Death X is. There's a reason this card and Ruin mode are super expensive. And it's because they're super good. Next up for Tamers, running 4 AG. Of course, it's AG. This is the best Tamer in the deck. It allows you to get Alliance and Blocker as an inheritable. The Mind Link, of course, lets you tuck himself under a Dark Animal or an SOC. And then main phase, start of main phase, if your opponent has a Digimon, gain a memory. Cool. I mean, it's broken. Giving this deck Alliance was a mistake. Then, of course, you want to turbo your trash as quick as possible, so Analog Youth. On play, reveal top 3, add a Digimon, trash the rest. Cool. All turns, when one of your level 5 or higher is deleted, tap it, gain a memory, hatch. Cool. You can trigger this off your Hellugers, and then steal turn back. It's really, really good. It's really busted. So that's why you play Analog. Fill your trash, win the game. Next, we run 4 Wisdom Training. I really like the training card, honestly, because it lets you cycle through your deck really fast. I was considering playing Mist Memory Boost. Spoiler, I am not. It is still a very good card. I just wasn't playing it in this list. If I retool the deck, I might end up cutting maybe 2 of these and adding in some Mist Memory Boosts. But I was really liking this card. It came up really clutch. It's your training card. It's what you're going to do. And then, of course, 1 Delicate Plan, because this deck now has access to red, and you don't care about memory, so why not make it to where your opponent's security effects don't activate? It's kind of broken. Yeah, that's it for the deck. It's a really fun deck to play. It is very hard if you want to go Oonga Boonga and you forget that your analogs exist. If you guys know the channel, if you guys know the history, this deck was not kind to me back in BT15. But we're back. We're doing it. I remembered my analogs. I've corrected the past mistakes. So we were good this time. But remember, if you guys like this content, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you next time.